David McCullough's Truman, Kindle edition, 1992, is a Pulitzer Prize winning biography of Harry S. Truman, the 33rd President of the United States. Spanning more than 1,000 pages, McCullough's work is both monumental and intimate, tracing Truman's rise from modest Missouri beginnings to the highest office in the land. It is widely regarded as one of the most authoritative presidential biographies ever written, blending historical rigor with narrative power. McCullough's narrative style is sweeping yet personal. He writes with clarity and warmth, capturing Truman's humanity while situating him within the grand currents of 20th century history. The atmosphere of the book is both epic and grounded, reflecting Truman's ordinary roots and extraordinary responsibilities. The first major theme of the biography is humble origins shaping character. Truman was born in Lamar, Missouri, in 1884 and raised on a farm in Independence. His upbringing instilled values of honesty, hard work, and resilience. McCullough emphasizes that Truman's ordinariness was his strength. He was a man of the people, grounded in Midwestern virtues. From here, McCullough introduces Truman's service in World War I. As an artillery officer, Truman demonstrated leadership under fire, earning the respect of his men. This experience forged his sense of duty and courage, qualities that would later define his presidency. Another cornerstone of the narrative is Truman's political rise. After the war, he entered politics, first as a county judge and later as a U.S. senator. McCullough portrays Truman as underestimated yet steadfast, building a reputation for fairness and competence. His rise was gradual, marked by loyalty and integrity rather than charisma. The climax of Truman builds around his sudden ascension to the presidency in 1945. When Franklin D. Roosevelt died, Truman was thrust into leadership during the final months of World War II. McCullough vividly describes Truman's shock and determination as he faced decisions of immense consequence. Truman's presidency was defined by momentous choices, authorizing the use of atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, overseeing the end of World War II and the beginning of the Cold War, implementing the Marshall Plan to rebuild Europe, establishing NATO as a bulwark against Soviet expansion, leading the U.S. into the Korean War. McCullough emphasizes Truman's decisiveness and moral clarity. Though often criticized, Truman acted with conviction, believing his choices were necessary to preserve peace and democracy. The resolution of the biography highlights Truman's post-presidency years. Returning to independence, he lived simply, refusing to profit from his office. McCullough portrays Truman as a man of integrity, whose humility remained intact even after wielding immense power. Thematically, Truman explores leadership, resiliency, morality, and the burdens of power. McCullough emphasizes that Truman's greatness lay not in charisma or brilliance, but in character. He was a leader who made hard choices, stood by them, and accepted responsibility. For modern readers, the book offers both history and timeless lessons. It challenges us to consider what qualities truly define leadership. Truman's story demonstrates that greatness can emerge from ordinary beginnings, and that integrity is the foundation of lasting legacy. At its core, Truman is about the triumph of character over circumstance. McCullough emphasizes that Truman's honesty, humility, and courage made him one of America's most consequential presidents. His biography is both epic and intimate, making it essential reading for anyone seeking to understand leadership, history, and the human spirit.